Hi, everybody. It's Teresa Jessen here. How are you? Hey, so for the last couple of days, I've been sort of promoting on my page. I was talking to you guys about training that was on last night, and it was Elite Marketing Pros Insider Training that they have this once a month. And what they do is they usually get like a 6 or 7 figure income earner to do some training. And so last night was Bill Pescasolido, and it was really good. He was talking about power prospecting mindset. And so I don't know how many of you do you struggle with prospecting and with speaking to people and that kind of thing, because sometimes that's really difficult. And one of the things that you kind of pointed out is that most of us that start a network marketing business really don't have any sales experience. And so to put yourself into the role of that is sometimes difficult. And I know, some people, I've heard that whole thing about, oh, it's not selling, it's sharing. But in my opinion, if you're asking somebody to join your business or purchase a product, that's sales. And so just know that the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. And so one of the things too that he had talked about was the more you do it and the more no's you get, the less significant they become. That's just the first time you meet somebody and you're all excited about your business, and then they say, yeah, no, I'm not interested. It's devastating, trust me, and we've all been there. But the more you do it, the less no's really matter. You just know it's a numbers game and you keep on going. So the other thing that he mentioned, and I thought was really good, because we sort of all forget this, but when you're talking to somebody, they have their own issues. They're not your thoughts are, I might screw up my presentation, or I'm going to forget something, or what if they ask me a question and I don't know the answer. A lot of times you got to just remember that that person is thinking about themselves, and their biggest question that they're wondering is if you can help them. And so that just makes it take a little pressure off of you, and just really remember to gear it towards them. And so he also made a really great analogy, which I thought was good, was when you are talking to a prospect, you want to be a consultant and sort of think about it like you're the doctor and your prospect is the patient. And so when you go see your doctor, for example, if you go see your doctor, you don't just show up for your appointment and he comes in and says, I have the most amazing pills for high blood pressure. I can't even tell you how great they are, and I really want you to try them. So just take this little sample and try them for 2 weeks and come back and we'll see how you are. He doesn't even know if you have high blood pressure, right? So he hasn't even, that is never going to happen. And you have to think about that the same way when you're talking to your prospects. You want to ask them questions to see where they're at and what you can do to help them. So you want to ask them questions like, well, what network marketing company are you with? How long have you been with them? Are you happy with that company? What is it that you maybe are not getting through your company and that is it's stopping you from being successful? And when you're asking those questions, just remember to stop and listen. Because for one thing, with the nervousness, it's going to give you a moment to just relax because they're doing the talking. And you want to find out what their need is and see what kind of solutions that you have. I know that, like, when I first started, I don't really have a problem sitting down talking to people one on one. My biggest issue when I first started in network marketing was finding enough people to talk to. And so I've actually got that problem solved now, so it's so much better. And I'll tell you a little bit about that in a minute. But yeah, you just want to make sure that you are finding out what exactly people need and then give the best solution. Just always refocus it back on them. Remember, it is always all about them. And when you do that, you're going to do great. Remember to listen. 70% them talking, 30% you talking. That's usually a good rule for it. And so finally, what I was going to say about the prospect issue, a lot of people have a hard time finding people to talk to, and whether that is I've cold market, your warm market blows out and then the cold market kicks in and it's tough, right? But now that I've started following this attraction marketing system with Elite Marketing Pro, I have people coming to me, and I can't even tell you what a difference that is, because when you're talking to these people, they're already in network marketing usually. They're already interested because they're coming to you instead of you chasing them. And so when they're coming to you, you're kind of halfway, they're a warm market for you. So it's pretty awesome. And then you can decide if, if you talk to them and they're completely happy with their network marketing company as is, leave it alone. You don't want to be trying to steal anybody from anybody. If they're happy, that's awesome. But then when you have a system like attraction marketing, you can offer them a system like that, and so even if they don't end up joining your business, you can still get paid by introducing them to a system that can help them grow their business too. So I'm going to put a link after this is done. I'll put a link to my attraction marketing bootcamp, and I hope that you'll take advantage of that. It's free. It's a 10-day video series put on by my mentor, Fernie Ceballos, and it'll just explain to you how you can have people coming to you instead of you chasing them, and it just makes life so much better. So I hope you guys have a great long weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.